really just wanted to really get some feedback and just hear how the experience has been so far working with us. I know it's been a while, um, and I kind of want to jump into it. So, I guess for starters, if you want to just break down, your offer and the ecosystem that you're trying to build.
Yeah, so my offer started as basically credit repair and funding. We started basically focusing on funding, just getting the schedule booked out more for the funding side of the business just because it was more high ticket, and it would rack in a lot more money.
Mhm.
Um, my ideal ICP has always been owners, so service based businesses, whether it be for credit repair or for business funding itself. Just because if it was a business owner that I was fixing their credit, I could then sell them uh, business funding as well, right?
Mm.
Um, and then as time passed, obviously the offer has grown. We sell marketing systems. We do website automation. Just a bunch of stuff, bro. It's definitely grown a lot.
Yeah. So talk to me about how has like your offer, not only your offer, but also your ecosystem as a whole, internally, externally, how has it changed since, coming on board with us?
Well, first things first is I had a mess um, just within my business before I even started working with you guys. Like it was all over the place. Like you guys would ask me questions and I wouldn't even know what the fuck to answer. Simply because it was just everywhere. But since I started working with you guys, things have gotten a lot more organized. You guys have helped me a lot with that. And you guys brought me two key players that are now in my business. So I have a setter. I'm gonna have someone that started as a setter, and is now a full blown business partner. Just because he was so valuable, I just had to incorporate him into the business. So yeah, it's definitely changed a lot. A lot of those services came from having that additional business partner to help me come up with ideas. All the nuts cooking definitely helped out with that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, talk about Ezra a bit. So Ezra, just for context, is, the setter that we provided for you, and now the business partner of yours. Talk about him a bit because he's obviously a friend of ours as well. He's a friend of you.
Yeah,
So,
so you guys asked for a setter. Man, it's probably been like 7, 8 months now. I asked for a setter, and you guys gave me like multiple interviews with some setters. There were some that I genuinely didn't think would be good fits, and then I came across Ezra, and as soon as I spoke to him, I knew there was something special about that kid. Um, he had barely any experience with anything, like anything. He was like 18 years old, fresh out of high school. That had no life experience, no nothing. Like he was just, but I saw something in him. Right,
mm,
there was just a fire and so much potential within that kid that I couldn't tell him no. Right,
mm,
and I started to train him. He caught on so quick. Like he's such a quick learner. He learned about business funding and credit repair so quick. Like my business was such a mess that I didn't have like the time to personally train him, so he trained himself.
mm. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that's
he
how.
also used to hop on all of our meetings, like our team meetings
Yeah,
internally
exactly,
for our
bro. He
business.
trained himself on business funding. Like he would use AI to teach him how to do absolutely everything, how to do the cold outreaches. Like this guy was getting DMs left and right on my main Instagram.
Yeah.
Right, it was just couldn't. It was so crazy that like I hadn't seen anything like that because I've done cold outreach on DMs, but I've never received the response rate that Ezra was getting.
Yep.
And, he was just booking left and right, booking left and right. And, you know, we started getting closer. We started, cooking up a lot more, staying up late nights, just seeing what we could do. And he was always bringing something new to the table. I was like, this kid can't stay a setter. Like
Yeah.
he can't stay a setter. He just has too much value in this market, and his mind is just at a different level for his age. So I brought him in as a business partner. He helps me with literally everything. He knows my business just like I do. I'm pretty sure I could let that kid run the business, and he'd do a phenomenal job.
Yeah. No, for sure. For sure. Okay, so like you said earlier in the beginning, we spent a lot more time closely building out the foundations. At the point in your business now, do you feel like your foundations are set and strong enough to actually be able to throw fuel in the fire and scale?
Absolutely, absolutely. We spent months working on this. Um, it's been a long, long journey, just because this is a business that needs to be set up very, very well to scale, because if not, it brings legal issues later.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I definitely do. I have all the systems in place. I could duplicate this. I have, an assistant that runs all the back end, all the onboarding for clients, for um, for new employees, for whatever it is. Like, systems flawless now. I can focus on scaling.
Yeah. Awesome. Now, just out of curiosity, what's your opinion on like me and Darius' skill sets individually?
Um, what do you elaborate the question? Like, what do you guys bring to the table as
Yeah,
separate
so
people?
yeah. So forget the offer, right? Us as individuals, like, what am I good at? What is Darius good at? What have you noticed? And this is a genuine question. Answer it however you like.
So, you guys are some of the most genuine people that I've met. Uh, I bought into your guys' offer because of who you guys were,
Mm,
and not necessarily what you guys could offer, right? Um, with that being said, you guys have a lot of value, right? You guys are younger than me. Both of y'all are younger than me, but you're both very, very intelligent and very, very apt at what you do, right? I could tell you guys to do something right now, and in a couple days it'll be done. Right. So you guys are definitely action takers. You guys know a lot about systems. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, you guys, there's words that we be talking about in meetings that you guys be saying. I don't know what the hell they mean.
mm.
Right. I act like I do, but I don't know what the hell they mean. Right. Um,
That's funny.
but I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if it weren't for your guys' help as well. It's definitely been a village to get me where I am right now. Um, what else could I say about you guys? Trainings, sales. You guys are freaking ridiculous at sales. I've been to your guys' sales trainings. When we first started working together, and you guys know what you're doing, right? You guys are very good. Craig, I don't get sold, dog.
Yeah,
I don't get sold, and you sold me.
appreciate
Right? Because
that.
you sold me when I was still in a sales position. Like, I was a very
I
high up,
remember Yelp.
yeah, I was a
Yelp.
very high up rep in Yelp, and I caught your drift super, super quick after you wouldn't answer my questions, and you just kept asking me your own questions. Um, but like I said, you guys were very genuine. The way you guys sell, the way that you guys approach things, it's it's noticeable that you guys actually want to help.
Mm, appreciate it.
Yeah, facts.
Appreciate it. So, So two more questions. One is just this is curious, just out of curiosity question. Would you have paid 2,500 for just Ezra? Nothing else.
Absolutely. Shit, I would have paid $5,000 for Ezra.
That's what I thought. Okay, awesome. And
Ezra,
then
Ezra to me is priceless. Like Ezra is someone that I would invite to my wedding.
yeah, good.
Yeah, Ezra has now become someone that is completely priceless to me.
I love that. I like you build a meaningful relationship.
Yeah,
Multiple.
every
You're our
with every
dog too, Jan.
yeah, with
Facts.
everybody that I work with, I build relationship with all my business partners. Like with you, I have some other business partners that invested into the business as well. I have meaningful relationships with them. Like I go to church with them. I
Mm.
go to the house. We go eat together. Um, I still haven't met Ezra in person, just because lately I haven't been traveling as much. Due to a lot of like personal changes, but I'm sure that I'll meet you guys soon in person, and I'll meet Ezra soon in person as well.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay, so last question. What would you say to anyone that is kind of on the fence about working with us? They call you up. They're like, Jan, I'm on the fence about working with Craig and Darius. What are you saying?
I would say that risks need to be taken to be where you want to be,
Mm.
right? You guys are phenomenal at what you do, and I know that you guys could help anybody else implement the same exact systems that you guys are using to scale your business, to scale other people's business. So I would tell them to do it.
Awesome. Awesome. Appreciate it, Jan. Let's
Heck yeah.
yeah, we can go hop back in the Discord now. You're the man.
All right, bet sounds good.